Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful Sunday morning. Excuse me, Sunday afternoon. My name is Terry Toot, and today's show will be called Tech and Tariffs. Who wins? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about a very serious matter about the tariffs that are being implemented by our government, United States government, against Canada, China, Mexico, and then also those three countries are putting tariffs on our product that are being shipped in their country. So some of those technology devices we use all the time is going to affect all of our devices. I don't care if you have a cell phone, headsets, whatever. We're going to get into all that, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a very serious matter we need to discuss. So come on back. Have a great show. Also, we're going to talk about the NCAA tournament. Right now, the conferences are finishing up, getting ready for the NCAA tournament. Starts next week for the men and the women. So we'll talk about that. And ladies and gentlemen, live your funk and let's have a great show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday afternoon. A rarity here for me to do a Sunday afternoon show, and it is what it is. I had some friends come over. I had a friend of mine that I hadn't seen in almost a year, and he came over. We hung out, so we had a good time. Plus, I had to work yesterday morning. That's another reason why. But once again, welcome to Bite Time. My name is Terry Toot. Today's show will be called Tech and Terrors. Who wins? And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, we've been hearing on TV every day, the salvo from President Donald Trump putting tariffs on goods from Canada, Mexico, China, and I wouldn't be surprised any other. And then I hear the EU is going to slap the United States with tariffs. Okay, so now you're going against multiple countries over in Europe. Anybody that's in the European Union are slapping tariffs on the United States. So, but this one is more important, I think, to us because we use so many electronic devices. Like right now, I'm doing this podcast with my laptop, my audio interface, this microphone, okay, a pair of headphones. These products are made over in China, Canada, Japan, UK, all right, Taiwan. They're all gonna get hit with slap with tariffs. Who wins? I don't know. But we'll get into all that. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, um, let's talk about the NCAA tournament that's going. I mean, not so much tournament, conference tournaments that are going on right now, and it's fans really good basketball. Believe it or not, I didn't think it would be this good. I thought it was gonna be blowouts. This person. Believe it or not, there's some really good games. I saw. We're watching Ohio's no Michigan, Wisconsin. That turned out to be a really good game. Um, let me take that back. Wisconsin versus Michigan State, I think it was, and that turned out to be a good game. Who else did we watch? There was a bunch of games on yesterday, really good games. I mean, really, I think Tennessee beat who was going to be the number one seed in Auburn. Auburn's got a really good team. They deserve a number one seed because they beat so many number one teams in the country, and they deserve it. I know they're going through a slow spell. They're losing some games lately, but overall, I think they're the most talented team. But you know what? This is 1 year. There's no clear champion out there. I don't think Duke's gonna win it because they can be beat. Um, they have talent, but I don't think they have the girth to play against Auburn. Because Auburn beat them earlier this year. Um, I just think they're a little bit more physical in the interior. The guards are good, but I just think their interior part, even though Duke's got some big guys in there, but I don't think they have the girth to handle. And another thing too about Auburn is that they have big guys that can shoot outside. So when Auburn brings comes on a key and the 3 point line, they're bringing out that big man from Duke because he's got to stick him, and they can shoot 3 points, and they're very mobile. So that's another story, another day. So that's next week's story. But the women are playing too. Let's go to some scores yesterday. Real quick, I think. Okay, real quick, ladies. This is for the women only. Ball State beat Toledo 65-58. And that was for the MAC championship, MAC championship. That's in the Midwest. Who else we got here? We have Fairfield from Connecticut beating Quinnipiac, which is also Fairfield. They won 76-53. That was for the MAAC MAC championship. William and Mary defeated Drexel 76-54. That's for the Colonial Athletic. Florida Gulf Coast won 68-50 on Central Arkansas. That was for the ASUN. And then we have Murray State defeating Drake 96-90 for the Missouri Valley Conference Championship. These are all ladies. And then Grand Canyon 65-62 over UT Arlington. That's for the WAC Tournament Championship. And Camels, they defeated Charleston 80-59. And let's get one in there for HBSC. HBSU, excuse me. We have Norfolk State 68 over Howard 56. And so on, so we all the scores. So those are, but that's it. But it's a busy day, and we'll know today who the seedings are, what team, who's your favorite team that's going to be playing, what part of the country they're going to be going to. So we'll talk about that next. We're going to do a special show next Saturday. We're going to have a good time on that one. And this is going to be live for my friends. It's going to be a little crazy, but you're more than welcome to dial in and have a good time. So that'll be next week, Saturday, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, the tariffs that Trump is putting on he on Canada, China, and Mexico. So a lot of these IT companies have their devices made. Like Apple, their phones are made in China, Foxconn. Okay. Dell has a lot of computers made in Mexico. Okay. Canada, we just get a lot of the bulk, like wood and stuff like that from there. But the more concerning is I know all products are important, ladies and gentlemen, but you think about it. We can't live without our devices. Okay. Can't live without a cell phone. Okay. All right. There's a tariff on those internal those parts. Okay. So I don't care what you say. Samsung, made in China, he's going to slap a tariff on them too. Those internal parts are made in China. Okay. Those phones are made in China. Some are made in Mexico. You have, like I was saying, Dell. All right. They're based out of Texas, but their computers, all the laptop desktops are made in Mexico. Okay. But those internal parts are coming from China. So it's a double whammy. Okay. So we need to decide because the tariff's going to hit. Okay. They're saying April, some of them in effect right now, but they're going into effect on April 1st or 2nd, something like that. But we need to think in consideration because number one, the price is going to go up so much, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We're talking laptops price is going to be up $100, $150. Your game consoles are going to go up 40%, ladies and gentlemen. Smartphones are going to go up 26% with the tariffs until there's a stalemate, until we get our head together and say between China is not backing down, Mexico is definitely not backing down, and Canada is not backing down. If you want to get the new laptop, ladies and gentlemen, I would say get it right now before those tariffs go into effect because the prices are going to be outrageous, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Another thing too, we have tech companies here in the United States. Okay, when they ship something overseas, they're taxing a tariff. That country's going to tax the United States. Okay, so we need to think the cost is going to go up tremendously. TVs. I'm going to buy a new TV. Okay, I'm buying it probably next week. Okay, but if I wait until April, guess what? That's going to be even more. There's something to think about, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, a router. I have ASUS routers here. Okay, that's made in Taiwan, but I think the parts are made in China. Okay, excuse me. The price of that's going to go up even more. Okay, we need to think the people that can afford these things, the 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 big high end servers, stuff like that. Cloud computing will be, you know, Dell, Meta, Amazon. I'm losing faith in these people. They're like oligarchs now. Okay, for us as a consumer, they can afford that. Okay, they can absorb that cost. For us, we still have to leave. We got people getting laid off from jobs. Okay, stores closing up. Now we're down to okay, you don't have many choices left. Either you go to the store or go to Amazon. Tariffs are a big thing, ladies and gentlemen. We have to make a decision. And when we have to live, okay, we have priorities. We got to eat, okay, but we need technology devices to survive in this world we live in, okay. So just let's get off of the political stuff. Not really political, but it's something to think about. Components, all right? The integrated circuits that are made, the motherboards, and all that stuff. Like I said, they came from China. That's going to increase the cost of those laptops and your desktops. Okay. Um, it's going to be ridiculous. Companies going to have to charge. They have no choice, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, because the terrorists are coming in. The tariffs are going to be affected on those countries, and the consumer, us, are going to bear the brunt of that. Tablets are going to go up. There's another thing that could happen, ladies and gentlemen. It could be with the prices of electronic devices going up. People can't afford it, so but guess what? Lower demand. Okay, if you're still used to selling like thousands of tablets, phones, and everything each month, and then you realize all of a sudden because of those new tariffs that come into effect, people can't afford them because the price has gone up 40, 50%. And this is true. Also, businesses that rely on technology. Okay. In order to have workers to be efficient, you must have good computers. Okay. So you got desktop, thin clients. What else? You have your mouse. Okay. That's all technology, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. People don't think the peripherals are considered technology, right? Your monitors. Okay. All that stuff's going to be affected. Okay. So business got to think about, hey, I got a budget somewhere in here that we got to look at this because these taxes, these tariffs are going to kill us. Okay. And that leads to, okay, if the profit margins are not high enough, guess what? Jobs are going to be lost. Okay. Supply chain disruptions. Okay. You know, the supply chain, you're so used to saying, okay, I have, let's say 100, 200 laptops come in from here, from this country. But all of a sudden, because of the tariff situation, um, there's going to be delays. Okay, so you didn't pay this much, but we're gonna give you this much. Now you got an off balance amount of things being shipped in. So that's something to think about, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. It really is. Um, I enjoy having my laptops, ladies and gentlemen, 'cause I love clapping it up, sealing it, putting it in my bag, and go. Okay. And if I'm flying on a train or a plane or whatever, I love the convenience because you can't do it with a desktop. Okay. Include my tablet. My tablet is 10-inch screen, right? Have a little stamp, pop it open, bam. Okay. I love traveling with it too because it has Wi-Fi connection on it. I have Bluetooth on there. But you got to take in consideration, ladies and gentlemen, that price of that, I paid basically nothing for my tablet. Okay, I bought it through Amazon. I will admit it, but it was a better grade of a tablet. Excellent, excellent. It's not burning hardly any juice in there. Uh, it's a great. It got high definition, so you really get everything in there. But that cost is going to go up. What you got to say about that, Jeff Bezos? Yeah, video consoles. Okay, so you play PlayStation. Um, what's the other one by Apple? I mean, not Apple. Microsoft. So you have those devices. The price are going to go up 40%, ladies and gentlemen. They're estimating. Okay, um, that's not good. So come Christmas time, when your son or your daughter wants to play a video game, wants a video game for Christmas, you got to disappoint them. I mean, it's sad. It really is sad because greed is really hurting people. It's gonna hurt people, and it's not fair. And I think that really Xbox, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, Xbox by Microsoft. So those prices are gonna go up unbelievably high. Um, it's sad. It really is sad, ladies and gentlemen. We need to rethink things. I understand everybody loves power, but then you gotta really realize that we're all human beings here. We love our devices. I can't tell you how much I love. I have my laptop, like I tell you all the time, and I have an external monitor. Okay, I'm blessed. I bought these at a decent price. Okay, now say for instance I want to get a new laptop or a new external monitor. It's going to be really, really expensive because of the tariffs are sorted, assessed. Apple, I don't know what they're going to do because they rely on Chinese popcorn um, for iPhones, iPads, and MacBooks. You can't say anymore. They just send the design, build it, ship it back over. So guess what? Another tariff. Another thing that could be possible, some companies will be willing to um, take the high costs. I don't see that ever happening. I can see, the Amazons and Meta, like I said, all the top 10 Fortune 50 companies, they could absorb it to an extent. Okay. There's another thing that could come into play where companies, I mean, they could shift their manufacturing to other countries and not be affected by the tariffs. But I don't see that happening. Um, like I said, we're all going to get affected by this, ladies and gentlemen. So the tariffs are going to happen. They're definitely going to happen. So we're looking at, let's say the United States government is imposing an additional 20% tax tariff on goods coming in from China. So let's put this for giggles and grins. Okay, say for instance, you buy something from China, you buy a device, it's made in China. Okay, so let's say if it costs, let me bring up the calculator here because I'm not that smart. Say for instance, you're so used to buying a certain device that costs, let's see, let's get this part. Let's see. Let's just pull up a number real easily. So let me get my calculator. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get the calculator here. We'll do some quick figuring. And it's not gonna be pretty. Not gonna be pretty at all, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, if I were you, I'd definitely go out and get that device for your son or daughter. Okay, say for instance, say for instance you're paying $200. Let's say you're used to paying 199. Let's say 199.95 at 30%. So you're looking at a increase of $60. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot, ladies and gentlemen. $260. for a device is $199 with an increase. Okay. Um, the latest would say, how do tariffs affect electronics? For the CTA, Consumer Technology Association, said tariffs on technology products could slice U.S. consumer purchasing by up to 143 billion. The report also said sales of laptops and tablets could decline by 68%. Smartphone buying could decline by 37%. This is not this is nothing to be. This is real serious stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we really have to think about what we need, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go through this. I mean, we need our electronic devices. Okay, like I said, my laptop, I can't live without it. I have three of them. I can't live without them. Okay, I refuse to buy a desktop. I can't get in the car and take it with me. Can't get in the train and take it with me. But my laptop, I throw in my bag. I even got a bag specially made for carrying laptops, tablets. If I want to do a podcast remotely, I can bring that with me. I have microphones I can bring with me. Okay, I have the a portable interface that I can bring with me, and it has two XLR microphone connections on it, so I could do that also. But with the tariffs being assessed, the prices are going to be ridiculous. If I need new microphones, say for instance, I want this microphone right here. I'm using a 2040 Audio Technica. Okay, say for instance, this craps on me. I have to go get another one. I do have extras. Don't get it twisted. I do have extras, but I like the tonality that it has in here. What if I need to go and buy new cables? That's going to go up. XLR cables. Okay, it's really we really need to. Well, we got to prioritize what we really need. Okay, I need a new cell phone. Should I go out and buy it next week? I'm gonna have to buy it before April 1st, April 2nd. Okay, because I'm only a Pixel. Their phones are probably made overseas. Okay, Samsung's coming from Korea. They're gonna have a tax on that because their parts are made in China too, right? And retailers are saying, "Hey, we're gonna charge you more." Says, "Be ready for an imminent price increase coming from Best Buy and Target." Okay, they're not shying away saying they're gonna charge more. Okay, um, you can buy a rebuilt laptop, computer, desktop computer, all you want, but to have it brand new, it makes a big difference. So when you buy a remanufactured laptop or desktop from one of these stores, okay, they're just recycling old stuff and they just recycle new stuff with the old stuff. How long is that gonna last? Okay, you can have a buy a brand new laptop and a crap up on you, but um, it's ridiculous. And there's retaliatory tariffs, you know, Mexico, China, and Canada. They're slapping tariffs on us. Okay, processes, the new processes. Okay, NVIDIA, beautiful processes. Guess what? Those are made in China. Guess what? They're going to hit with a tariff. And like I was saying earlier, there was going to be a global supply chain because of the situation that's going to go on. Okay, growth. Everyone likes growth. Okay, but you keep slapping taxes on everything you buy. Who's going to afford to buy it? Okay, Foxconn says they're building a new um, plant in Guadalajara, Mexico. They're going to be building NVIDIA's artificial intelligence servers. What does that tell you? Now, people want to buy the AI servers from them. Guess what? Gonna get hit with a tariff. Okay, and it's gonna happen. Okay, you could buddy up you want with the president. The tariffs are gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this happened. Same thing back in 2018. Um, this is gonna be ridiculously hard on people's budgets, and don't get it twisted. They're all making money, but this is where I get what they're trying to do. Hey, we need to build our own stuff here, but it's so costly here in the United States, and I don't know where to go with this, ladies and gentlemen. Electronic products imports from Mexico rose from 86 billion in 2019 to 103 billion in 2023. 18% of total electronic imports, according to the International Trade Commission. They're saying it's the second largest source for electronic products imports in the U.S. after China. And China reported $146 billion in imports. Okay. Yep. And Lenovo, I have a Lenovo IBM, it used to be called IBM. The IBM ThinkPads, I have a Lenovo ThinkPad. Okay. I've had it for about 6 years. Um, in Hisense, the TVs you see in Best Buy and Target, okay, they're building facilities in Mexico. Okay. Flex, never heard of them. Singapore-based contract manufacturer for gadgets and electronics is building the largest exporter in the Mexican state of Jalisco. Okay, so we are inundated with cheap labor, but high electronics. Somebody's winning here. Um, it's sad, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. This is a quote, not from me, by Mr. Brett House at Columbia Business School. The four big implications of tariffs that he foresees are higher prices, fewer rate cuts from the Fed, slower growth, and fewer new jobs. This is not me. This is from a professor at the Columbia Business School, Mr. Brett House. This could happen. Okay. Here's the things we could do, ladies and gentlemen, because we live and die by electronics. Okay, I can't live without my phone. Can't live without my tablet. Can't live without my laptop. Can't live without my TV. Okay. So what they're saying for us, this is coming from these smart guys that work at these Ivy League schools, professors, allocate a specific amount for technology purchases and subscription each month to avoid overspending. True. Prioritize needs over wants. Now, I won't need a laptop for at least 2 or 3 years. So I'm good. Okay. I have, and then I have 2, 3 interfaces. I think I'm good. Okay. I would like to get another microphone, but for right now, I think I'm good. Price comparison alternatives. Always. Say, for instance, I've been using this for so long, right? But over here, they're not as popular. They're not out there in the market, but they work just as good. So you gotta prioritize which is better. Okay. Shop around for prices. All right. Go to Amazon. Go to Best Buy. Go to, I would say, who else is out there? Guitar Center. If you need microphones, okay. And plus, here's another thing too about Guitar Center. They have a booth now or a certain area where you can test the microphones. Okay. You don't have to look at the videos you see on YouTube and see these corny guys on there. You go right to Best Buy, Guitar Center. You test out the microphones yourself. Don't rely on them. Okay. Consider last year's models. Done it. Done it. Matter of fact, I'm going to buy a new TV that was last year's model. I'm buying it. It's cheaper. Explore open source software. Okay. There are applications out there, ladies and gentlemen. Software is not going to be affected by the tariffs. That's what I was told. All right. So we'll skip that one. Financing plans. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Okay. Say, for instance, you need that big old whatever. You don't have the cash, but you got the credit. You got to figure out, okay, let's pay a bunch of money, but yet after that, we'll make payments each month. Now you got to worry about the finance charges you're going to be slapped with. That's something to think about, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't need it, don't get it. If you need it, get it. Okay, just be aware of the outrageous prices that come along with financing something. Okay, let's play some music here, ladies and gentlemen. Um, look for discounts and promotions. Everybody has that. Everyone, everyone, and there's always everyone's trying to outbid that person. Okay, that's something to think about. Um, do your maintenance. Clear your cookies out. Get your dust can of spray out the back of your laptops, desktops, your computers, your cell phones, your video games, my video on consoles, the Xbox, the PlayStation. Air them out because they get dust from anything. We get dust just from looking at one another. um, if there's batteries that need to be replaced, replace them. You can get batteries cheap today. All right, they have all different brands out there. Purchase apps, so you won't have your hard drive cluttered with junk, or use external hard drive. I haven't. Try that. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I just want everybody to be aware that the tariffs are going to be affecting your personal devices, and it's not going to be pretty. I just want to wish everybody have a great day. Is today St. Patty's Day? Or was it yesterday? I don't know. I think it was yesterday. But yeah, please make the best judgment you can, ladies and gentlemen, because the tariffs are definitely coming. It's definitely coming. Definitely coming, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note, and we're gonna end this show, ladies. I just want to say, a big passing of Mr. Dwayne Wiggins. He was the founding member of Tony. I had the pleasure of seeing the Tony in 1991 at the PNC Center in Homedale, New Jersey. It was an MTV tour, and they put on a great show. Unbelievable great show. So, hey, and my deepest sympathy to Wiggins, and his family. Hey, God bless you, man. You were a talented guitarist, musician, and that 2020 is a great group. That was unbelievable. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna end it with some fresh air music, and we're gonna bring it into another song. But you know what? I just want you to know, take care of yourself, enjoy your day, and be strong. And if I'm late, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody out there. Celebrate it. Take care. Be good. I love you. We will be on the air Saturday live with an NCAA show. All right? Take care and be well, ladies and gentlemen.